Hello Jays Nation, welcome back to your go-to channel, Toronto Blue Jays News Network. Today we have 3 jam-packed updates about our Blue Army, which happened or came to notice just a few hours ago. We're talking about massive roster moves, strategic depth signings, and major implications for our lineup heading into 2026. So if you're a true Jays fan, you don't want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, I request you, if you're new to the channel, then don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop. Let's dive right in. Update 1, Mystery Team No More. Blue Jays shock baseball world with $60 million Japanese power signing. Jays Nation, hold on to your seats because the front office just pulled off one of the most stunning moves of this offseason. The defending American League champion Toronto Blue Jays have officially signed 29-year-old Japanese slugger Kazuma Okamoto to a 4-year, $60 million deal. That's right, while the baseball world was busy tracking the San Diego Padres, Los Angeles Angels, and Pittsburgh Pirates in the Okamoto sweepstakes, our Blue Jays swooped in as the mystery team and got the deal done. Now, let's put this signing into perspective. This isn't just another addition, this is a statement move from a franchise that's transformed itself into one of baseball's certified behemoths. Remember, just weeks after that crushing Game 7 defeat to the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series, Toronto came out swinging by landing right-hander Dylan Cease on a 7-year, $210 million mega deal, the largest contract given to any free agent this winter. They didn't stop there. In December, the Blue Jays added starter Cody Ponce on a 3-year, $30 million deal, and one of the top relievers available, Tyler Rogers, on a 3-year, $37 million contract. The pitching staff got serious upgrades, but questions remained about the position player group, especially with homegrown star Bo Bichette hitting free agency. Enter Kazuma Okamoto, an advanced hitter who brings strong contact skills and elite power production from his illustrious Nippon professional baseball career. This is exactly the type of slugger that complements Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and fits the offensive identity that propelled Toronto to the 2025 division title and that magical October run. But here's where it gets interesting, Jays Nation. Where exactly does Okamoto fit on this roster? Most talent evaluators view him as viable at third base, though he profiles better at first base long-term, and he even has 68 starts in left field from his NPB days. With Vlad locked in at first base and George Springer occupying the designated hitter spot for his age 36 season, third base appears to be Okamoto's landing spot. This likely means Addison Barger, who shined in October, will shift more to right field where his rocket arm is ultra valuable, while Ernie Clement could move to second base if Bichette departs. This signing also marks a massive organizational victory for the Blue Jays after missing out on Shohei Ohtani and Roki Sasaki in previous offseasons. Landing a star who dominated for the Yomiuri Giants, one of NPB's most prominent franchises, shows Toronto's commitment to expanding its international footprint. Even if you remove Cease's mega deal, the Blue Jays' combined commitments of $127 million to Ponce, Rogers, and Okamoto still rank them third in MLB in free agent spending this winter. That's aggressive, that's urgent, and that's exactly what championship caliber teams do. Update 2. Smart moves for the future. Blue Jays lock down 2 key pitching arms for 2027. Alright Jays Nation, while everyone's buzzing about the Okamoto blockbuster, the front office made 2 under-the-radar moves that show exactly why this organization is thinking championship windows, not just single seasons. On New Year's Eve, the Toronto Blue Jays quietly signed pitchers Nic Enright and Josh Winckowski to 2-year minor league deals, and these signings are all about strategic depth heading into 2027. Let's start with Nic Enright, the 28-year-old right-hander who made his Major League Baseball debut with the Cleveland Guardians in 2025. In 27 appearances, Enright posted an absolutely electric 2.03 earned run average with a 2-1 record and even picked up a save against the New York Mets on August 4th. But here's what makes his story truly inspiring, Jays Nation. Back on December 22nd, 2022, Enright was diagnosed with stage 2 Hodgkin's lymphoma. He beat cancer and has been undergoing immunotherapy treatment during each of the past 3 off-seasons. Talk about resilience and heart, exactly the kind of character you want in your organization. Now, Enright's last appearance came on September 2nd before he was placed on the 15-day injured list with right elbow and forearm inflammation, which eventually required Tommy John surgery in October. The Guardians designated him for assignment on November 18th, and that's when Toronto pounced on the opportunity. Enright will spend the entire 2026 season rehabbing from the procedure, but should be ready to be a full participant when spring training camp opens in February 2027. As a bullpen arm who maxed out at 2 innings and 36 pitches per outing with Cleveland, Enright gives Toronto a proven high-leverage reliever with excellent command once he's healthy. Now let's talk about the second addition, Josh Winckowski. This is actually a homecoming story, Jays Nation. The 27-year-old right-hander was originally a Blue Jays minor leaguer before being traded in 2021 alongside Yennsy Diaz and Sean Reed Foley to the New York Mets for left-hander Steven Matz. He was then flipped to the Boston Red Sox before making his big league debut. With Boston, Winckowski appeared in 121 games over multiple seasons, posting a 13-14 record with a 4.20 earned run average, being used as both a starter and reliever. His best season came in 2023 when he pitched 60 games and posted a stellar 2.88 earned run average over 84 1/3 innings. Last season, Winckowski made just 6 appearances before right elbow inflammation shut him down in May, while with Worcester, the Red Sox's AAA affiliate. That injury led to internal brace surgery earlier in December, which will keep him off the mound until late into the 2026 season. But here's the key detail. The plan is to build Winckowski back up as a starter when he's healthy, giving Toronto another versatile arm who can fill multiple roles. So why are these signings so important, Jays Nation? Simple strategic planning. After the 2026 season, Kevin Gausman, Shane Bieber, Eric Lauer, and Yimi Garcia all become free agents, plus Jose Barrios has an opt-out clause. That's a massive chunk of the pitching staff potentially walking away. While Jeff Hoffman, Trevor Rogers, and Louis Varland will be high-leverage arms in the bullpen, there are many unknowns after that. In baseball, health is never guaranteed, and you can never have too much pitching depth. These moves give the Blue Jays critical depth for 2027 and show the front office is building sustained success, not just chasing one championship window. Update 3, the domino effect. What Okamoto's signing means for Bo Bichette and the free agent market. Jays Nation, now comes the million-dollar question, or should I say, the multi-million-dollar question. With Kazuma Okamoto officially in the fold on that 4-year, $60 million deal, what does this mean for the rest of the free agent market, especially when it comes to our homegrown star, Bo Bichette? Let's break down the massive domino effect that just hit Major League Baseball in the last few hours. First things first, the Alex Bregman sweepstakes. With Okamoto now penciled in at third base for Toronto, it's safe to say the Blue Jays are officially out of the running for the 3-time All-Star. That shifts the entire landscape for Bregman's landing spot. According to reports, the Boston Red Sox, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Chicago Cubs are now the most realistic options for Bregman to man the hot corner. And here's a juicy detail that just surfaced. Jays Nation, ESPN's Buster Olney reported on Friday during an appearance on TSN 1050's First Up that the Red Sox recently made an aggressive offer for their incumbent third baseman. Bregman was crucial in Boston's clubhouse leadership while putting up 3.5 Baseball Reference wins above replacement in 114 games last season. Red Sox fans have been frustrated watching this drag out, but it looks like their patience is about to pay off, with Bregman likely heading back to Fenway Park. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Bo Bichette. Before the Okamoto news broke, there was a remote possibility that Toronto could re-sign Bo and even make a run at superstar outfielder Kyle Tucker, who reportedly visited the Blue Jays spring training complex in Dunedin, Florida, back in early December. But now, Jays Nation, that scenario has shifted from remote possibility to pipe dream. The financial landscape and roster construction make it extremely difficult to bring back Bichette while also pursuing Tucker and keeping Okamoto in the mix. So where does Bo land? According to John Heyman of the New York Post, the Philadelphia Phillies, Chicago Cubs, New York Yankees, and Red Sox all remain potential suitors for Bichette. But here's the prediction that's gaining steam in the last few hours. The Los Angeles Dodgers could swoop in at the last second and offer Bichette a medium-term deal with opt-outs and a hefty annual value. Yes, Jays Nation, the Dodgers, because apparently they haven't been the bane of everyone else's existence for long enough. The Dodgers love flexibility, they love star power, and they love making moves that frustrate every other fan base in baseball. A Bo Bichette signing would check all those boxes. But let's not forget about Kyle Tucker in all of this. With Okamoto now on the roster and the flexibility of players like Addison Barger and Ernie Clement, Toronto still has the financial firepower and roster spots to make a serious run at Tucker. Tucker's visit to Dunedin wasn't just for the Florida sunshine, it was a real recruiting pitch, and the Blue Jays haven't been shy about their intentions to land another premium bat. If Toronto manages to sign Tucker, it would represent yet another splash in what's already been the most aggressive offseason in franchise history. Here's the bigger picture, Jays Nation. The Blue Jays came into this offseason with one goal win now. After that devastating Game 7 loss to the Dodgers in the World Series, the front office said enough is enough. Dylan Cease for $210 million, Cody Ponce for $30 million, Tyler Rogers for $37 million, now Kazuma Okamoto for $60 million. That's over $330 million committed to free agents this winter. Even without Cease's mega deal, Toronto ranks third in Major League Baseball in free agent spending. This is a franchise that was once a punchline in previous off-seasons after coming up short in pursuit of top free agents, but they have definitively flipped the narrative. The message is clear. The Toronto Blue Jays are all in for 2026 and beyond. Whether Bo Bichette returns or lands with the Dodgers, whether Kyle Tucker chooses Toronto or another contender, the Blue Jays have positioned themselves as one of baseball's certified behemoths. The rest of the American League better adjust their expectations accordingly, because Toronto might just have another splash or two coming before opening day. And there you have it, Jays Nation, 3 massive updates that dropped just hours ago and are reshaping the entire landscape of our Blue Jays roster heading into 2026. The front office has made it crystal clear the Toronto Blue Jays are no longer waiting their turn. We're making the moves, we're spending the money, and we're building a championship roster right now. This team that came within one game of a World Series title is getting better, deeper, and more dangerous by the day. So what do you think, Jays Nation? Are you excited about Okamoto joining the lineup? Do you think we should go all in for Kyle Tucker? And where do you see Bo Bichette landing? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated on every single Blue Jays move as it happens, smash that like button and subscribe to Toronto Blue Jays News Network. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, because with the way this offseason is going, news is breaking every single day. Thanks for watching, Jays Nation. Stay loud, stay proud, and let's get ready for what's going to be an absolutely incredible 2026 season. Until next time, let's go Blue Jays.